You see that? Right there? That's a blunt. There is no place like home. You see, I love traveling, and I think most people do too. But when you finally find a place that you can call home, there are certain things that you appreciate about that place and that are unique to that place. And those things, those qualities, are the things that you typically miss when you travel. So like I said before, I love traveling. I love seeing things, experiencing new things. I love it. But there is no place like home. I missed my studio. It's so nice to be back in this room. This drum closet, what a great drum closet. Also, I cleaned it up if you couldn't tell. These drums right here, I love these drums. This recording setup, I love this recording setup. And now you may notice there ain't no cymbals or snare on the drum set. And that kind of leads me to the subject of this video, which is going to be why it's important to unpack your drums and cymbals as soon as you get home. Now, before half of you click off this video, don't, because this does apply to you too, whether that be camera gear or any other gear that you travel with, or even just your suitcase. It's important to unpack as soon as you get home. I used to never unpack when I got home just because I was tired, and that's the last thing I wanted to do. But I found when I didn't and I just waited, it would take days, if not weeks, till I actually got around unpacking everything, especially if I didn't need to use it for a while. And I think a lot of that was because the barrier to entry was higher than if the drums were just set up. The barrier being having to set the drums up before I played. And that affected my playing, my practicing, and my willingness to get behind the kit. So to kind of curb that, I decided to make the simple rule of when I got home, the first thing that I would do is unpack my drums and my cymbals so that they're ready to go as soon as I need them. And this is mostly for somebody that just wants to play drums for fun or anything else. Obviously, if I had a project, then I would have to unpack these and get the project done. But this is just mostly for the love of the drums and being able to do it whenever I wanted to. To just take it beyond the drums, just purely from an organizational standpoint, if I don't unpack my suitcase when I get home, then it spends days or weeks just sitting there and I'm tripping over it. So to kind of bring it home, I'm a big fan of setting yourself up for success. For me, one way that I've found that's made me more successful practicing and everything else is as soon as I get home from whatever I'm doing, I unpack the drums, even if it's a pain in the butt. Doesn't matter how late it is or anything like that, I always make it a point to unpack drums. Okay. Also, I think it's funny that I made a video today talking about unpacking when you're home and everything else, because I'm actually leaving tomorrow for a work trip.